I was talking about one of my favorite college presidents a little while ago. Yes, Walter Harrison, who is the president at the University of Hartford, and he made the statement, "I am excited by the energy, the enthusiasm, and the experience that our new head of athletics brings to the university. I can't wait to work with him." Well, he is sitting right next to me, Anton Goff. Anton, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me here.
Well, it's great to have you here, and you come from Bowie State.
Yes, sir.
That's a good...
Absolutely. Great program down there. And,
tough guys down there.
Yeah, absolutely. Great program. And I'm proud to be here, though. Excited and ready to get things rolling.
You know, the University of Hartford has been one of our best universities here in the state, and I know that you have probably some new plans. We carry all of your basketball here.
Yes, that's great.
Carry all of that, and you've got some great coaches over there. You got one of the former UConn stars.
Yeah, Jen Rosati.
What do you think? Huh?
She is one of the best coaches I've ever been around, male or female. I mean, she is a gem, and I'm lucky to be able to work with her every day.
What is it? Now, here you are, an athletic director, coming in and see somebody like Jen. Of course, we all love her. We all remember when she was with the Huskies. What is it about her that you have seen that you could make a statement like you just made?
Well, I think first her reputation precedes herself. You know, being in the business, you know of other coaches, you know of other administrators, and she's somebody that I know of. And coming here and then actually working with her personally has been a pleasure. Her passion, her energy, and her knowledge of the game. You know, I go down to practice every once in a while, as I do with men's basketball, soccer, and everybody, and sit there and just kind of watch our coaches and see what they're doing, just so I can show my face and see her really get into the girls and teach them, and how her passion for the game is still high level. That excites me.
Say, you just mentioned a magic word that seems to be growing and growing and growing, and that is the sport of soccer. Now, University of Hartford.
Yes.
Soccer, is that going to be one of your major goals too?
Men's and women's soccer have been successful at the University of Hartford, and we're going to continue making sure that they have the resources to be successful. Our women's soccer just played in the American East Championship. Too bad we lost on that, but our men's soccer is leaving today to go down to University of Maryland, Baltimore County, and play in the America East Championship tomorrow night. So I'm going to go meet those guys down there tomorrow night, and hopefully on our way back home on a plane, we'll be holding a America East Soccer Championship trophy.
Let me ask you, what do you think it is, though? I mean, I know in Europe, my gosh, they put 100,000 in stadiums over there. What do you think it is here in this country, though? It just seems to be growing and growing and growing.
I think it is growing. I think more and more people are realizing the game is a fast-paced game. You know, the one thing that I've always said, being a former football player, we probably put our best athletes in football and basketball. And so the rest of the world puts their best athletes in soccer. And so that's why I think the rest of the world's a little bit ahead of us, but we're catching up. And I think, you know, a lot of parents understand that, you know, there's some risk in playing football. And so I think they'd rather have their sons and daughters play soccer. And so it's growing, and it's exciting that, you know, it's something we can compete at a high level.
I'm talking with the new athletic director at the University of Hartford, Anton Goff, who previously held the job at Bowie State down in Bowie, Maryland, and has a great reputation. And he's coming in here to Hartford, and Walter Harrison is happy. At least we know that, don't we?
Yes, and that's important for Walter Harrison to be happy that I'm here, and for my family to be happy that I'm here. So it's been a great transition, and I've been at some great places, and so I think Hartford sits right up there with the University of Maryland, Michigan State, Kent State, Bowling Greens, the other places that I've been at.
Well, again, now, as far as recruiting, how do you go about recruiting, Anton?
I think first and foremost, you got to have a great coach. It's about the coach, and so having great coaches in place, and then giving them the resources to be able to go, you know, outside of Northeast and outside of the New England area to find the best players that, you know, not all the time they are the most talented, but the best fit for what we're looking for academically and athletically.
And at the University of Hartford, that's one thing academically is right up there with the sport.
Absolutely. Academics comes first.
You know, it's sad to see what happened, like at the University of North Carolina. What was your first reaction?
First, I was hurt because, you know, at the end of the day, we're all in this business. So anything negative that happens within college athletics affects all of us because we all know each other and everything like that. And then it's a little closer to home for me because I've spent a lot of years at the University of Maryland in the ACC conference. And so, you know, for me, one of the things I do is I look at what we're doing at the University of Hartford and to see if we can do something better to make sure something like that does not happen at the University of Hartford, because you don't want to be in the news for negativity. And one thing I know about athletics and sports is that, you know, we can bring a lot of positive energy to the campus, but we can also bring a lot of negative publicity. And so I want to make sure that we stay on the positive side.
You know, to be an athletic director, though, when you think about it, and just what you've said here in a few minutes this morning, Anton, it's not easy. I mean, honest, you've got to look at all the sports that are under your control, but also you've got to look at the athletes that you bring in.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's important. Like I said, the fit. The fit is important. You know, it's one thing that you have a young man that can kick a soccer ball or a young lady who can shoot a great three or run a fast track time, but, you know, it's another thing that do they fit in the culture of your university, and are they willing to commit to the academic side? Well,
again, you've got some good coaches. There's no question about that, and I know that you're going to enjoy Hartford. You got, as I said, you've got a terrific leader in Walter Harrison, and good faculty.
Yes.
And that's one of the reasons that we are so happy to be able to carry your basketball here.
Yeah, and it's an exciting time. You know, I always talk about being successful, and it takes not just the athletic department, but the entire university, the faculty, the staff, the surrounding community, and we're excited about, you know, upcoming season. Friday tonight we play down in the CT6, opening up men's basketball with Sacred Heart down at Quinnipiac University, and then also our women open up their first game on the road against Cornell. So we're excited about the start of basketball, and we're excited about the soccer game that's happening tomorrow. And then Sunday we have our men's basketball open up with St. Pete's at home at 2 o'clock, and then our women's basketball openers against Providence on Thursday at 7 p.m. And I know you guys will be there for that.
Absolutely. Let me say that you made a first today. You don't know what I'm going to say, but you made a first.
Okay, what is that?
You are the first athletic director I've ever had on my broadcast from the University of Hartford.
Wow, okay.
Seriously, I had heard about you.
Yeah.
And I said, if we can get him in here in the morning live, I'd love to talk to him.
Absolutely. Anytime you guys want me, I love talking. I use the word passion a lot, and that's what it is. And I love doing what I do, and I love trying to make a difference in young people's lives. And so I think we're trying to do that at the University of Hartford, and I know we're going to be successful, and I know this community is going to be proud of what we accomplish, not just in men's basketball, not just in women's basketball, but all 18 of our sports.
Well, thank you so much, Anton, for coming in and being with me this morning, and continued success in your life and your career. And I know I'll be talking to you again.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You bet.